Hello, hello everyone. All right, how's it going? Oops, I'm on the wrong screen. Let's actually put the overlay on. How's it going? Let me see. Let me look at chat real quick. I'd like to see who's on. What's up, Michael? What's up, Berlin? Thank you for coming by. I should have posted the link earlier, but you know what? You know why? I've been trading futures today. Right now, I'm in a futures position, so I got distracted, and next thing I know, it's already time to start. We're gonna do that challenge, the funded account right now. I am long at the moment. Just give me a second. I am long at the moment with the stop loss and profit, obviously. But I'm trying to see if we can get continuation or more upside because I believe there's more upside, even though today's action is basically a short squeeze. And those, whenever it's a short squeeze, we can get deleted the night, right the next day, right? Let me put an alert. All right. So, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. You guys able to see my screen? Is it not all blurry and anything like that? Just giving a one more minute for people to join and we start. Like I said, I did not really prepare setups. I'm gonna do it right now with you guys, like from scratch, because my time, I got distracted. I was scalping this move to the upside, and I rejoined this retracement. Now I know we're battling this bear retracement, and I'm trying to see if I cut my long or I actually have stop loss right here. So if it goes higher, I'm gonna I have my target, to for profits a little higher than this. But yeah, well, let me see what's my target for profits. Right here, 39.85, almost 39.86. So I'm long since 39.80 and try to get it out 39.86. Let's see if it works for my futures traders. And I actually a little while ago I stopped trading futures at night because you get no sleep. You basically get no sleep. You train all day and you try to go for the open. You're halfway asleep, awake, and I decided to stick to options. But I want to grow the futures account, so I'm here. And it's working. We beat that 618 retracement. Now this is in play. This high is in place, and this high is in play. So let's take it. All right. So time's up. Enough people have joined, and let's see. Um, all right. That's cool. I have, how many ticks do I have? 12 ticks per contract. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's jump in. Gonna look at ES. I'm not gonna delete my levels because I feel like I'm gonna need them all this, and it's gonna look a little hectic on the daily chart, but I mean you guys can understand. I mean the levels are not really that much problem or pressure, you know. I feel like we can get something good out of this. I'm gonna start off with the weekly, in fact. So try to ignore those levels, or you know what? Let's just jump into a clean setup right here, because I want you guys to focus a little bit on what the trend line is. Boom, right here, very important, like this. A feeble retracement from this low, swing low to this swing high. Boom. All right. So usually whenever you see something like this, it looks like we have some kind of a bear trap, you know, trading this price action right here. If this ends up being a big bounce, usually if you poke, it's because you're eventually gonna tip over, right? So we poked this, like I said, we poked this trend line by a little bit, but we're still like technically speaking, we're still good on the 618. Like a lot of the times, those pivot retracement hit exactly to the penny like this candle and this candle. Sometimes they, but there's no confirmation unless you have a daily candle close below it, right? So if you notice, none of the daily candles have closed either below the trend line or below the 618. So the upside is still in place. All right, the upside is still in place. Now, like I said, some a lot of the times this is the what people call the golden pocket. You know, this is a golden area and this is a golden pocket right here. So we are jumping at the golden pocket, quote unquote. Um, I don't know. I believe, I mean, it's the best risk reward area to go long, and it's working in favor for the Bulls. The what I see next for the Bears is like, how do you, if we are placing a low right here, which it looks like it is, we broke this high right here, and now this high is in place. Uh, like ultimately, this high is in place. So Um, if you take a last swing high into the recent swing low right here, you still have some upside into the next retracements to come back to make a turnaround, right? So so there might be a opportunity for the long side until these retracements, but I'll try to stay in my lane. Oh, okay, my take profit just got triggered. Well, that was a cool trade. Um, I hope I might post a picture. Let's see if I was right with that target because I got exactly the target that I wanted. Where's chat right here? Let me see. Let me right here. I'm gonna post it right here. So let's see if I was right with that target. Um. All right, no more features. I'm not gonna touch it anymore because I gotta focus on you guys. I gotta focus on you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking that we can get no, the golden area, Michael, the golden area is 618 and the 50, yes, but the golden pocket is like 618 and then it's slightly below it. Like there's some level, I don't know exactly the number, but some people that's what they call it, you know, the golden pocket. Um, so so we got that going on, and but anyway, let's try to stay in the lane. Let's try to stay objective, and let's try to stay. Think of it like strat candles or reversal patterns and all this stuff, right? So right off the bat, whenever you have a two down, two up, where you beat this high, you know, once you cross this high right here, you're calling for this high to be tested. You know, this is calling to be tested right here. Oops, uh, right here. So this level is to be tested on the upside. So that if I was gonna take it long, that would be and I should have removed my take profit. Anyway, um, this will be the target for the long side. I'm gonna look for another re-entry to try to take it over here. But let's see, right? The overnight may be a tight range. Maybe just hit this high and then start consolidating. And I don't know. I don't know if there will be a gap up or something. I don't know what the odds are. but I know that this area is to be tested soon, which is what 4,018.48. Now, if this goes, like I said, if you go look at the weekly, uh, it makes a little more sense, right? It will be below this weekly open, will still be bearish, but it will be the first target. You can then aim for the weekly open right here, and then you can aim for the 32 retracement, and then the 50%, and then the 618. To me, ideally, I would like to see the market go up into the 50% and then turn around. That would be like the best ideal short target and whatnot. Like I know this trend line got defended right here, but I don't know. Like it's I still think we can hit lower. I still think we can hit lower. Mm. So that's the idea up to here on the short term. This will be a next area, and this will be the next area. So we're playing carefully. Now, today's action, just so you guys know, was very short squeeze action. I'm sorry, let me zoom in right here. This is basically a short squeeze rally, right? You open, you drop, you fail, you have failure to go lower. You take that up to a retracement. You try another the lows again, failure to go lower, and then you start. This is on the overnight action, right? The open is right off the bat, green candle, retracement, and so on, right? It's just failure to go lower. The market got overly short, and everything is one-sided. And a lot of the times, I mean, shorts are the bitches of this market, guys. That's what they are. And then they dropped the ball real quick. So the tick action showed that it was a short squeeze rally. I was away from my desk most of the day. That's why there was no alerts today. But then the day was a little more clear as we were coming up. Now, whenever you have this type of action, you can definitely get deleted the next day, right? Emotional buying plus short squeeze action sometimes gets deleted the next day, right? It's just these are the weaker hands, and we have a stronger short sellers holding from higher. But you will see like the the sellers may come in again at this area, and just because this area, I don't know if there's any buyers still trapped right here. There'll be selling pressure added to the market that they'll like to get out of their positions now that they see their positions back at break even, right? So we're gonna watch this area again because it triggered this strong sell-off right here. Now, if we have a breakout of this area, it's gonna be very bullish, obviously. So, like I said, first target will be something around this area, and I wouldn't even go for just exactly that point, right? Like I'll be with my tippity toes with something like an hourly the supply area, right? Like something like this, right? Something like this, an area like this. You just know that there's selling action right here. You know that the last green candle low was right here. So a supply area will be in place. But ultimately this level, and if you trade higher than this, then I will expect this level. And if you trade higher than that, I'll expect another hourly resistance, something like this. And then the 50% retracement will be the best ideal area to take a short at. Well, at the moment, I mean, I'll play the long side with 1 foot out, like I said, 1 foot out, because I feel like this day was very emotional buying. So going back to like I say, just the idea is how this week ends, right? How much do we have for the expected move and everything? Let me show you guys something real quick. Uh, so right here, I have this script right here on TOS for SPX. This is not ES, and it shows me the spectrum moves to the upside and to the downside. You can definitely get the spectrum move on the option chain, and it tells you how many points it can move up or down. And this line right here is basically the end of the last week. And at the end of the last week, it had an expected move up and down. This tells me that there's expected move to the downside up to this level, and this expected move to the upside up to this level. And if you notice, this expected move is almost the candle high that we will aim the target for a long, right? To take it there or to start shorting from there. So I'm all I'm all eyes and ears to take it long until this level and no more. If it goes more, obviously, like I'm gonna try to manage it or not, but I wouldn't expect that craziness to go even further. Uh, so let me hold on. Let me clear exit all positions and cancel this. There it is. Okay. If I forget, so a lot of times on TradeObay you leave open positions. I mean open orders by accident. Where you get that TOS, like I said, you can get the expected move on the just looking at the option chain and you'll see. Let me show you real quick. Where's my option chain? Right here. So expected move. Uh, if you look at the option chain right here, it tells you how many points, you know, um, it's up and down from the implied volatility that it has. Usually, what you want to see is on Friday, you go to this right here, you go to the next Friday expiration, and you look how many points are up and down. This script is on TOS. I got it from TioTrade. I can give it away if you guys want. It's one of the free ones, I believe. Uh, but man, I should have flipped short when I sold. Anyway, um, yeah, that would be the ideal thing, right? So yeah, that's expect to move to the upside, close to a target on the strat reversal candle. Like I said, two down, two up. That'll be target. And then I wouldn't expect this much because tomorrow is Tuesday. If that happens, we can flip around tomorrow and get into the low end of the expected move. So very important, guys. Very, very important to keep in mind that the type of day that we had today, right? This is not bullish. It's a short covering rally. This is no organic buying. This is short buying. People are smashing the buy order just to get out of their short positions because it didn't go lower. You're having a series of lower highs, higher lower lows, and the next thing you know, you beat the last high. So that's not that's not very bearish. But then if there's no organic buying, the very same selling can come later. As you gotta understand that the today can be seen as an opportunity to sell in some other eyes, the other side of the bet. All right, so moving up, like I said, I like whenever stuff is close to a 20 and the 50, so I can get short better positioning. But let's see, right? It can go a little crazy. Sometimes it'll reject, sometimes it'll go further up. Um, so let's see, let's stay objective. So I may try a short right here. I may take longs to this level, which is 44,018. And I keep this joke. I keep saying this joke. Take a screenshot because you guys not gonna see 4,000 ever again. Who knows? It may be true, right? And I don't know. I didn't flip short right there, knowing that that was a target to the long. Anyway, um, so further up, let's move to the NQ. A little bit to the NQ right here. All right. So NQ, the same idea, but let's look at technology a little more objective. Like the trend line got breached a while ago, and we had a retest of it and rejection. A retest and rejection. So a lot of times the answer is in the Qs, and I keep saying that we couldn't know the day that the market went all, like looked like it was going bullish, 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 and able to go up past this trend line. And what happened? Like we eventually broke down, right? It was right here. We eventually. This is when the market was getting so long, and the next thing we mega broke down on Friday. How come I didn't see that? And so technically speaking, the daily candles have told you the story that this is it for the Qs, right? This is it for the Qs. Let's look at the last swing high to the last swing low. We're up at the 618, so it's not bearish anymore. But if you look at the weekly perspective on the Fibos, um, we're gonna have to anchor from this high to this low. So we can definitely still hit that 32 retracement and whatnot. I have my doubts just because of this action right here. This action right here tells me that the retest has already been done and we should be heading down. And it's probably why the market got overly short, right? Because something like this happened and the market is like, okay, we should come down, and then shorts pile in, no more new sellers, and then boom, the weak hands just got squeezed out to the upside right here. Now, a strat reversal candles is a two down, two up strat reversal, beating closing about this high. So the next high to be in place is this. The same idea as the other one, you know. So Like I said, I'm gonna try to play long with 1 foot out, 1 and 3/4 foot out. I'm just gonna leave a quarter of foot in. Like very careful, very careful, because this looks like it may happen again, guys. This looks like it may happen again. Now, I don't usually analyze oil, but let's look at oil because it's an important chart as of right now. I think it's important to what we're seeing lately. So we did have a wedge break to the upside a while ago. We actually got long off of this low right here. A lot of people got gains off of that. Everybody was happy going long on Oxy, XOM, super nice charts and everything. But we hit the 50 EMA, and I don't know what else we hit really right here that we eventually broke down, and everything that the wedge was what's promising, you know, it's all deleted. We actually have weak rejections close to a daily 20, so that's very bearish. We might have some kind of retracement because this candle got overextended. But if you know, if you look left, all this buildup that was building right here, we're now below this breakout level. And that's pretty huge. Being below this breakout level, which held up right here, is very bearish for oil stocks, oil and energy. So I might look for some further downside on oil. It's gonna be tricky because the move seems like it already happened, but we'll see. The What I see possible is that when oil futures look like they're gonna go lower, it might have some upside on their other names like let's say uh, uh, cruise lines. I love cruise lines. I love to trade RCL. I posted an RCL trade at which I closed out a break even, and honestly, guys, we would have been sitting, I don't know, 50% or 60% gain right here up to this. This was my target. But just the prior day, it dropped at the open so much and then recover, and then today, like, I decided to just get out of break even, and it went more, just to the target. But if you notice, we have a clear resistance right here, so I may look, CCL as well, closing about the 20 for the first time in a little while, after this candle. And NCLH is a clear breakout on the daily right here. So lower oil prices is gonna be good for cruise lines. I'm not a fundamental guy, but I mean it is a team, right? Cheaper oil, it's cheaper, is better for cruise lines. So I got that going on. And obviously, like I may try to short some of those names, but a lot of the downside already happened, like on Oxy and so. Um, but let's see. I mean, this is actually looks good for a long right here, breaking this high or breaking this low for a short. Looks like all this can get deleted right here. So some oil names will have a strat reversal right here, but a failure to break those lows. Once you break those lows, we might head lower. So on watch, oil on watch for sure. Uh, what else? Um, I should have hit that reverse. It's a reverse button. Looking at it's we're gonna have a cruise coming up soon. So yeah, so on watch, especially like all travel, right? Expedia, it could be one of those, like I said. On the charts, if we see some bullish continuation, we can see some, like we already had a trend line break right here. We actually have a trend line break off of this. Oh, come on, give me properties. Uh, Edit properties. Right. We have a trend line break on X, but it's just up below the 20, so we'd like to see a little higher than that. Uh, what else is say BNB? Kind of same idea, this box consolidation area, you break the out of it, off of this high, you can definitely hit some other highs, some low other resistance areas up to here. So definitely in play. Um, if anybody wants to back me up on that, that'll be cool. So I got that on watch. What else? I have a few names, like I said. Everything has a two down strat reversal, like Microsoft right here. Mm, let's see. Let's see. I favor the upside as of now. Does anybody have any chart requests? Because I'm thinking running out of what could be what's next. You can throw it in chat. Anything that any possible setups that have you guys seen? And that would be cool. Amazon? Let's look at Amazon. Let's look at Amazon. And if you guys have a setup, please mention it with your ticker, Please like let me know, oh, I see this happening or I see that happening. And So Amazon bounced up the around the 50% retracement from the last swing low to the last swing high. I kind of avoided that high, but I could bring it up. It's the same idea. So we see that right here. Close about the 50 EMA, a two down, two up strat reversal. So this can be in play right here. This high right here. I have a level right here, so I'm just gonna keep that and go for this. Actually, this will be an area. So this one looks good for tomorrow to see if the market opens not so high. If it opens flat, relative flat or so. I'll be taking Amazon long into the 20, and they will be essentially hitting at the same level, 131.39, and the 20 EMA. Further than that, I mean, it can happen, but uh, um, I'll be careful because if you see like a lot of times when you hit Amazon on the daily 20, it can be just as much as high as it gets, and that's it. Other times it can break, but if, like let's say this is the first time it hits, after a while, it may get rejected right there. You know. But if you see a setup, like I say, I see that two down, two up strat reversal. Like I said, breaking this high calls for this high, and there's gonna be a lot of charts like that because of the setup of the type of data we had today. That's what we have. I don't. Let me see. TTD next, and I'll check NVIDIA in a little bit. Um, we already went for the NQ, Michael. It's not the same as the QQQ. TTD the same. Two down, two up strat reversal. Again, the a lot of charts are going to be looking like that because of the type of data we have. Uh, but if you notice, there's a trend line right here, and it broke. There's a candle price close above it, price close below above the 20. So this one's going for my list because I do see this potential high right here, and then this potential level right here on this. So those will be levels to go for right here. Tomorrow, this is when I was on watch. Technical breakout to the upside right here, right there. I like it. Nice setup. Um, nice setup. It did a failure to fill the gap right here. Okay, so keeping that in mind, that is bullish, obviously, because it held above it. Mm, let's say, let's see. I like it. Let's see. Nvidia has a gap tone from the news, so I'm guessing this news right here. Yeah, I'm guessing this right here. Um, I mean, no, no, the gaps don't necessarily have to get filled. The market has proven that the last few times we had gaps on, especially on ES, because those are very hard to keep them unfilled. Um, but I will. This is a big level, 146.35 on Nvidia. If it's just retracing for another leg down, I will use a FIBO from this high into this low. And possibly like if it fills a gap and gets up to here, possibly it's a short, or I wouldn't take it long up more than this. But the market needs to be very strong for that because this one had uh, very negative sentiment due to the crypto being so low. The news plus Nancy Pelosi getting out of her position, you know. So that's like basically if you know feel like something is heavy, it's this will be one of them that are heavies. I wouldn't take it up to the upside that much, not that much, but just a little bit. Doesn't look bad. All right, Berlin has SPWR. Solar names for some reason. I was so wrong about them. They're super bullish. SPWR beat another high and Jesus Christ. It's not that I was so wrong about it. I'm looking at EMPH and I know that thing is crazy. It's making new all-time highs despite everything that's happening. It's one of the biggest names on tech stocks out there. And as the market is turning lower and looking more bearish and whatnot, this thing is going crazy. So all the solar names obviously got a little are extended to the upside, but at least SPWR, I tell you that is the first break of this resistance right here. So there might be a little more room on some power than the rest, right? Something like this, something like that, something like this, right? I like all those levels. What is the other FSLR as well? Breaking new all-time high. So all of them are overextended, so it's a little hard. But if the market, like I say, has a little more upside to go, there might go a little more. It might go a little more. It's a little insane, you know, crazy, crazy. Because like I said, I was looking to short EMPH off of this trend line right here. Look at the hourly. It just went ballistic at the open, so there was no reason to take a trade once it breached like that, like butter. So, so that's it right there. Uh, all right. Any more requests, guys? And if not, well, I think we're done. We're gonna have travel on watch, solar names on watch, and basically all the names, all tech that has two down, two up strat reversal, guys. Basically, keep that in mind because it's basically what the market will call for. But also keep in mind the market today had a very bad structure to go up. I mean, it's right here. Uh, It's right here. Double distribution right here with the point of control that low without migrating higher. Then there was no migration of point of control up to the highs right here. It's just this can definitely get deleted tomorrow. And then we can see what the point of control does tomorrow. So I will attempt the upside with one foot out. That's all I can say. Berlin wants me to check out Cube. Let's check out Cube. I know there's a stock called Cube. Ooh, potential short entry right there. 50% retracement, 20 EMA is a potential short. Doesn't look bad. If it goes higher than this, I'll expect the 618, and if it goes higher than this, I'll expect this high right here. It doesn't look bad for a short entry soon. Or here actually. Not a bad pick, Merlin. I would probably play something that has a few more days out so we can see some candles like this. So short cube sport, long Cubitos love life. Can I go over the two down, two up strat reversal? It's so simple, guys. Let me pull up. Let me pull up an image. All right, right here. This is basically it, guys. You have a candle, a bullish, well, the down reversal. Right? You have a candle down. And then you have a candle, the two down, and then two up. And this is like I say, breaking this high. Your our target is this right here. That's basically it. It's so simple, right? Uh, yeah, but there's more to that than just the where the candle is. There's more to that. I mean, there's more to what the in the strat reversal. And why is because where are you on terms of the location of the candle, right? Like if you were to show me this strat reversal, let's say, let's see, let's try to find an example right here. Like this was a day that we had that, right? We had a two down, two up, but it only reached up to this high, the target, and that's it. That was a good example right there. Let's see. Let me see. There was a one on Amazon, I believe. Same right here, right? Two down, two up. Now we have a two down, two up again. So it depends on where you are on the charts, guys. If you're like looking at below resistance, below trend lines, or below EMAs, it's not a good idea trade location. You have to consider where you are on the chart, even though you have a good strat reversal right there. I hope it makes sense. Michael already went through TTD, but yes, I like it. Two down, two up, strat reversal, break of a trend line. I like it because, like I said, where's location, right? You do have a two down, two up strat reversal, and remember, not only that, you're also breaking a trend line. You're also holding a EMA on the daily, so it's a confluence, right? So location is key. The setup is there. I like it. You know. Not all the two down to a strat reversals just because you see two candles down and then the second candle up, the third candle up, it doesn't mean that you're gonna go higher. It just means, like I said, you have to find where you are on the chart as well. All right, I'm gonna finish early today. I'm gonna do some homework for us tomorrow. I'll like I said, I think we still have a little more upside to go, and then but keeping in mind that today was a very emotional selling with no migration of the point of control higher. That's not very bullish, um, and we'll go from there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for passing by. I hope you guys have a great night. Love y'all. Hugs and kisses. Q out. Thank you for coming, guys. Escape.